Very good day to Sir and Madam. My name is Tommy Lee and I will be representing my group together with my partner Akmal, Hadi bin Mustakim. So today I'm going to demonstrate a basic soldering technique. Okay, so here are the components and equipments and tools that we're going to use today. So first of all, our soldering iron, and this is its holder, the sponge, a plier, a network tool or component cutter. Okay, this is our soldering paste. Okay, so this is solder, and usually solder, it has some contents of flux. So flux, it usually eases the process when we are doing soldering process. Okay, so here is a suction tool, a desoldering pump, and here is my component, which is an LED. So this, I will be soldering this component to my PCB board here. Alright, so before we start our soldering process, okay, usually it is advised that we wear anti-static wristband. So since I don't have an anti-static wristband, so usually I will ground my static onto some metal surface. So for example, here is my locker, which is a metal surface. So I will just ground my static onto my locker. So to be safe, I've grounded my statics. A common mistake that some people usually do is by holding the soldering iron like this way. And if it smells like chicken, you are obviously holding it wrongly. So do not hold the soldering iron like this. Do not hold it by the metal. It's obviously hot. So our soldering iron is a fixed temperature soldering iron. So right now I need to clean the soldering tip by the sponge if we have any excess solder or flux on it. So this is to ensure optimum temperature at the tip of the soldering iron. Next, I'm going to dip the tip at the soldering paste. As you can see, I have placed my component on the PCB board, and here are the legs. So I will continue on the soldering process. Okay, first of all, I will preheat the leg of my LED, and I will put the solder and to do the soldering. So I make sure, as long as my solder has been soldered onto the leg, and it must be in a cone shape, as beautiful as possible. So I will continue on the next component leg. Alright. So I will leave it to dry. Okay. Since I'm adjusting the leg, I will use the suction tool to suck off the excess solder. As you can see, I'm desoldering the solder. So I can readjust the solder onto the component's leg to have a perfect solder. So after the solder has been dried off and hardened, so we will cut off the excess components leg. And after the soldering has been done, the LED or the component has been soldered onto the PCB board firmly. That's all from my group. Thank you.